Okay. Well, before we move on into actually translating, so on all of these, you're going to have an original object, original shape, and the new shape, just depending on where you end up moving it to. Now, to know the difference between an original and a new image, an original is going to have points labeled A, B, C, D. The way you're going to know if it's the new shape is if it has an apostrophe. So you're going to see an A with an apostrophe on it. And that apostrophe in math is called prime. Okay, so the original, the one that's already printed on the paper, is A. Once you move that point over 3 or 4, whatever amount, like we talked about, it'll be A prime. Okay? So anytime you hear me say prime, I'm just talking about the new shape. Okay? All right, so let's start with the right translation. It says, translate your figure ABCD 4 units to the what? Right. 4 units to the right. Okay? First thing we want to do is we want to record the original points. So tell me what the point is for A. What is the ordered pair? 2, 6. What about for B? 2, 9. C?
4, 9.
4, 9. And, oh, that's an ugly 9. Hold on. And you said 4, 6? Yeah. All right. Now, they want us to take A and move it 4 units to the right. So I'm going to start here, move it 1, 2, 3, 4. And this becomes my A prime. Okay? And you do the same for all the points. So I take the D, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can just kind of see the new shape and where it's supposed to be. So translating it to the right means just taking that box. I'll let you finish copying that. Everybody got it? Okay, so translating that box, so look up here with my reference chart. All we're doing is we're sliding it 4 to the right. Okay, so every point slides 4 to the right. Now, what is the new point for A? 6, 6. What about B?
6, 9.
C?
8. Yeah, 8, 9.
And D?
86.
All right. Now, look at your X's and your Y's. And your X prime, Y prime. One set of numbers stayed the same, the other one changed. Which one is it? Which one stayed the same? Yeah. Look at your Y's. 6996, 6996. Everybody see that? But your X's, 2244, 6688. How did it change? How was it affected? How do we go from 2 to 6 to 4 to 8? What do you do to those numbers? Try again. You add 4 to each. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Everybody see that? Okay. So you add 4 to each X. So you're literally adding 4, right? So when you write the rule, or when you write the rule, it would be written as X plus 4, comma, Y. A regular ordered pair is XY, like right here. But adding that 4 to each one, you have to add the 4 here. Okay? And that is a right translation or a right shift, a right slide. Got it? Let's look at the next one. For a left translation, they want us to move 6 units to the left. First, we write our original points. What is the original point for A?
7, 1.
And then for B,
7, 4.
C,
9, 4.
and D.
9, 1.
Okay? So I start with A. I move 7 boxes to the left, right? 6 or 7? 6. Yeah. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So A prime, or the new A, ends up where? 1, 1. Okay. And then B just ends up 3 boxes above. So B is going to be at 1, 4. C, 3, 4. And D,
3, 1.
3, 1. Okay. So there's my new box. All we did was we slid it 6 to the left, right? So what stayed the same? Your Y's stayed the same. 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1. What changed? The X's. When we move to the left or to the right, the X's change. Now, how did it change? How do you go from a 7 to a 1? Subtract. So this time we subtract 6 from each X. You subtract 6 from each X value. So how would we write this down? Parentheses, X what?
Minus 6,
Comma,
Y.
Y. You didn't change the Y. The Y stayed the same. They're still 1, 4, 4, 1, right? So the only thing you do is subtract. So it's like, you see it like this. 7 minus 6, 1. 7 minus 6, 1. 9 minus 6, 3. 9 minus 6, 3. All it's doing is telling you what to do to each X value. Everybody see that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So left or right, you add or subtract. Now, easiest way to remember, think about the X-axis. Okay? Where can we write that? I'll write this up here. Think about your X-axis. Okay? Your positive numbers are on the right. So if you move to the right, you add. Your negative numbers are on the left. So if you move to the left, you subtract.
Oh,
So I'm going to put an R and an L. Yes?
yes, ma'am.
All right, next. Now we're going to translate which way?
Up.
Up. This time we have a triangle, okay? It says translate figure. It should be ABC, not ABCD. Remember, Miss Lovelace makes her own pages. So anyway, 5 units up. Let's record the original. What is A?
5, 3.
5, 3.
7, 5.
7. No, not B. 9, 4.
7, 5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to take A and I'm going to move it 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's A prime. Now I'm going to have to do each individual point because I can't just guesstimate, right? Not with this triangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's C prime. Go to B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just count 5 up each time from each point. Okay, what's the new A?
5, 8.
5, 8. And B? 9, 9. And C? 7, 10. Okay. Now let's compare the new X's and Y's. Which ones stayed the same?
X.
This time the X stayed the same. What did we do with the Y's?
No, you add 5. Add 5. You add 5.
Yeah, you add 5. So we're going to add 5 to each what?
Y.
To each y. Okay, so when we write the rule, x, comma, y what?
Y plus 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're literally adding, so 3 plus 5, 8. 4 plus 5, 9. 5 plus 5, 10. See that? We're adding 5 to each y value. All right. Turn it over. And the last rule. This time we're going to move it which way? Down. But first, record the original. What is the original A? 1, 8. And B? 5, 9. And C? 3, 10. And it said how many down? 7? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A prime. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B prime. Okay. And there. All right. So what is my new coordinate for A?
1, 1, 1.
And B?
5, 2.
C?
3, 3.
Okay. Which ones stayed the same? The X's, 153, 153. And the ones that changed were the? Now the Y's, did they get bigger or smaller? So that means we did what? Okay, so how many are we going to subtract?
7.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Don't even. Last minute you answered all the questions.
So how would we write this rule? X, comma,
Y minus 7.
Y minus 7. Yep. Questions? All right, flip it back over to the front where we drew that x-axis. Okay, so your x-axis goes left and right. And if you go to the left, you have your negative numbers, so we subtract. You go to the right, you have your positive numbers, so we add. Now, if we go up and down, we're talking about which axis? The y-axis. If you go up, you find your positive numbers. If you go down, you find your negative numbers, so you subtract. It goes with your x and your y-axis. Get it? Okay. So let's do numbers 1 through 4 as practice. First, we see each individual rule. Now we can do both. Ready? All right. So number 1. Figure DEFG is translated to create figure D prime, E prime, F prime, G prime. So that's how you would read that. Now, when you are trying to do all of that, you don't want to look at all 4 because they're all going to move the same distance, same direction, everything. So just pick one letter. What letter do you want to focus on? Up to you.
D.
Okay. So we're going to focus on the letter D. Now, what direction do I need to go in to get from D to D prime?
Right.
First to the right. Okay. How many do I need to go to the right?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now what direction?
Down.
How many do I need to go down?
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, verbal description. I need to go to the right 4. Always describe your left and right first. So, right 4, down 5. So, when we write the rule, it would be X what?
X.
Plus or minus? Okay, let's try this again. I need some space here. I can do it here. Draw your X and your Y axis. Plus, minus, plus, minus. All right. Right 4, are we going to plus 4 or minus 4? Plus 4. Down 5, are we going to plus 5 or minus 5? Minus 5. Okay. Questions on this one? Okay. Let's look at number 2. Which letter do you want to focus on? Pick one. J? All right. Do we go from bottom to top or top to bottom? Top to bottom? Remember, you go from original to new. Which one's the original one? The original, the new one always has that apostrophe, right? So which one's the original one? Bottom. All the top ones have an apostrophe. So this one is your new one. Let's label our new and original, okay? Maybe that'll help. All of the new ones will have that little line next to the letter. That's your apostrophe. Okay, so now, what direction do I need to move in to go from, I just go up?
5.
How many do I go up?
5.
Just 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I go up 5. Do I need to go left or right? No. So, what do I do with X?
X positive.
Do you need a plus or minus anything to X? No. You only plus or minus X if you go left or right, but we're not going left or right. But we did go up, so what do you do to the Y?
Y plus 5.
Plus 5. Yeah. Same thing with the Y's. If you don't go up or down, you don't need to do any plus or minus to the Y. Got it? Questions? Okay. Number 3. Which one is the original one?
The bottom one.
Yeah, I'm going to put an O there. And the new one is the top one. What letter do you want to focus on?
X.
I heard 2 X's, so I'm going to go with X. All right, what direction do I need to go in first?
Left.
Up? Okay, that's fine. How many do we go up?
6.
Yep, up 6. Then what?
Left.
Left. How many do I go to the left? 6? Yep. All right. Left 6. Up 6. How do I write my rule? X what?
Plus 6.
If we go to the... Yep. If you go to the... Hold on. What won't it won't let me zoom in. Sorry. There you go. If you go to the left, minus. Okay? So X minus 6. And if we go up 6, what do you do to Y? Plus 6. Questions? Okay. Last one.
Does it matter the pattern? Like up, left, right? Or
Well, left and right only go with X. Up and down only go with Y. So that part matters, if that's what you're asking. Yeah? Okay. All right, number 4. Which one's my original one?
the bottom.
The bottom one. So the new one is the top one because the new one has the little apostrophe or the little lines, whatever. What letter do you want to focus on?
S. T. S. T. S.
Axel said R. Axel hasn't participated all day, so we're going to go with Axel's.
It's the same.
All right. Which way do we go first? Up? Okay. How many times do we go up?
8.
Yes. And then which way?
Right.
Yes. She said, hush.
So fast.
Sorry.
You were last. No, I was not. Hadley, yes, you were.
All right. Which one do we write? Do we write right or up first?
Up. Right.
Right. Always go with your x's first. X's go left and right. Right 6 and then up 8. All right. If you're going to the right 6, what do you do to x? Add. If you're going up, what do you do to y? Add. Questions? All right.